I'll show you 3 makeup tips that you'll be able to master by the end of this video. So let's jump right in. So first, I'm going to show you how I rock color on my lids. Colorful eyeshadow is something that everybody is doing. You can do it through liners, you can do it through, outer corner colors, but if you want to do it all over the lid, but you don't want to commit to a heavy look on the face, this is my favorite way to get it. So I'm going to be using the JCat Beauty eye toppers. This is the Holographic 3D eye topper, and I have 2 shades here, but I feel that they're very similar. One has more of a blue shift and one has more of a lavender purple shift. So I'm going to show you more of the blue shift because I don't find that blue is a very flattering color on me. Just typically stay close to my lid. I'd open my eye and make sure that I get it a little bit above. I would use a brush instead of using my finger. I find that a brush gives me more of a controlled application. And I'm just gonna blend out those edges. And I just like it to be dispersed all over the lid, like a sheer wash of color. And depending on how my face is turned, how the light hits my eye, it's going to look different. I see some purples in there, I see some blues, some greens, and it's just a really nice way to incorporate color without going in with a super heavy shadow. So I'm going to show you the second way that I like to do it. I'm going to take a base. This is the Milk Makeup Eye Pigment in the shade Sheesh, and I'm going to lay it on my lid, and I'm staying very true to my natural eye shape. So I'm going to take that same eye topper that I used on this side and I'm going to apply it on top. So I will apply it in the center. Don't want a heavy coat of this because it does set. You just want to disperse that color all on top of that base, and because it's a solid base, it's going to reflect more of that shade. JCat Beauty is very affordable and I really enjoy these products. I have so many different shades from them, and these holographic eye toppers are amazing. So you can do something like a wash of color just to dip your toe in a little bit, or you can do something full on. I like the full on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply it to the other side. So that is how I would wear a colorful eye look. I like it. I think that it's very clean because I'm sticking to my natural eye line. Definitely keep your eye open if you're a hooded lid girl like I am. So that way you just keep that line nice and clean while your eyes are open, and it just has that nice pop of color, and it also shifts so you don't have to use multiple shadows doing it. You can get these, I believe, on Ulta.com. You can also get them on their website, but they are just some of my favorite products to use when it comes to color, to either to sheer it out, to add a specific placement of it, or a wash of an eye topper onto the lid. So now I'm gonna move on to the next one, which is feathered brows. You're gonna master this, girl. You're gonna get this, and I'm gonna show you how to do it right now. So there are 2 products that I like to use for this look. There is a pencil, and then there is a feathering pen. This will be easier than you think. So what I like to do is I like to create a general shape when they're relaxed, and I'm just gonna really fill in an outline and a shape. So with this pen, this is called Stroke a Brow, and it's from Ardell. It's in the shade Soft Black. Any black brow product I'm down to try. How I like to start it is at this part of my brow, and I just lightly and quickly create brow hairs in the direction that my hair naturally grows. Brow gel I'm going to use is from Milk Makeup as well. This is Grind. So I'm gonna leave the brows alone, but this is how you get that nice feathered brow look. So I'm gonna let that brow gel really set, and then I'll go back in and tweak anything that I need. I'm gonna move on to how to get an ultra glowy complexion. This is probably my favorite. I like to exfoliate my skin first. I use these from Neogen. These are the lemon peel pads. You can get them at Sephora or you can get them at Sofo Glam. I'm sure you can get them in other places, but it's just one of my favorite products to use on my face before makeup application. I used it today because I had a little bit of dead skin around my nose. I'm gonna go in with the Watermelon Glow Pink Moisturizer. I'm going to be using the Revlon Candid Photo Ready Candid foundations. I'm using 440, which is a deep tan color, but it's a little too red. And then I purchased 400, which is more yellow based. And I'm gonna focus a a little bit of this foundation here. I'm going to use a brush. This is the Itsmyrayeraye number 4 brush. It's a really good brush to apply my foundation the way that I do. A smaller brush. So I'm just going to really blend this into the skin. When it comes to concealers, my favorite way to apply it is also with a brush. I like to use this BH Cosmetics Itsmyrayeraye number 5 brush. I believe they intended to use this as a highlight brush, but I like to use it because it gives a nice diffuse look. I'm going to stick with the theme of my glowy skin, but I do want to bring some warmth into my skin because I feel like I'm flat. This is like a bronzer. My only issue I have with this is it's pretty chunky and thick, so I'm working on slanting it a little bit, but the formula is really good. I really like it. So I want to control how much product is going on, and the best way that I have found to do that is to go straight in with the brush on top of the product rather than going into the face. And give me more of a natural application rather than a super harsh one. Because I do want to glow, but I don't want it to be marked on my face. This is more of a drier formula. And as I get closer to my hairline, I'm going to darken by adding a little more product and pushing it into my hairline. That's what I want to do. I want to push it all into the hairline because my hairline is lighter. I am going to set my skin. Be using my favorite Secret Brightening Powder from LauraMercier Eye. So I'm going to set underneath my eye right in here. I'm also not going to go onto the nose. I will go on the sides of the nose because I like to use patting motions. So now one of my favorite products to do, you know, that glowy look with is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is amazing. I highly recommend that you invest in this product. It's so good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that foundation brush and I'm going to look into the mirror and just look at the natural points of where the light hits and where it's glowy, and that's where I'm going to add this product. There are more places than just here. So I'm just patting, I'm not swiping really. And this is like the magic product. I'm not gonna bring the glow all the way in. I'm gonna stop about right there. I'm gonna try the Butter Gloss in the shade Praline. It's like one of my go-to lip glosses from NYX. There you have it. 3 makeup tips that you can master right now. Would love to see your versions of this tutorial, so follow me on Instagram and tag me in your looks so that way I can see them and like them and talk with you about them. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up, subscribe, ring that bell so you're notified for more videos every Friday at 6 p.m. East, and I will see you in my next one. Love you. Bye.